The woman living in this home is struggling with an addiction. After the former dairy farmer injured her knees 10 years ago, surgery provided temporary relief, but the pain kept coming back. A doctor prescribed opioids. The pain came back even when the doctor upped the dosage. She also had depression, anxiety, and panic attacks when she tried to quit the opioids.
And I washed them all down the sink, and I thought, well, there's no record of taking them back, and they can't prescribe me anything now for a month. And that was what I did, because I couldn't have anything for a month. But then when that month was up, I was in so much pain. I had to have something to kill the pain. And it starts again.
Opioids like fentanyl, codeine, oxycodone, tramadol, and other such pharmaceutical drugs are powerful painkillers used to treat severe conditions, but are now often prescribed for less serious conditions. In Australia alone, the death rate from opioid use almost doubled over a decade. One study found more than 3 million Australians, or about 1/8 of the population, are getting at least one opioid prescription a year. But with lobbying, a lack of regulation, and government subsidies, the system made these addictive drugs easier and cheaper to get.
But we were just pumping this stuff out into our local community, thinking that that had no consequences. And now, of course, we realise that it does have huge consequences.
Well, I don't want that.
This mother knows those consequences all too well. Her 22-year-old son was prescribed an opioid painkiller after one of his wisdom teeth were pulled. An addiction developed and took over his life.
I never wanted it to have that impact on Mum or other family members or friends, but at the same time, I just wanted to get the next hit.
Big Pharma greed has no conscience, I would say, and it's all about the dollar and pushing those drugs by whatever means it takes, and the GPs are just useful idiots.
Most opioid addicts aren't informed about the addictive potential of the prescription drugs, making it more difficult to quit.
I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. It's a bit scary because I just don't want to. I don't know. But I won't go back to them.
But what statistics can't tell is how many are left desperate and helpless. Rahul Radhakrishnan, TR2 World.